Hi friends, this is Camil Parkhe. In this episode, we are going to discuss the work of Jotiba Phule in the field of female education in Pune, Maharashtra and India. Jotiba Phule started the first school for girls in Pune in around 1888. And what inspired him to start this school? Jotiba Phule has not written his autobiography, but in his various books and writings, he has spoken about himself, about his work, about his experiences, and about people he came into contact. All of us know, Jotiba learned in a Scottish missionary school in Pune, but very little is known about the connections, the close association he had with Christian missionaries in Pune and also in Ahmednagar. In October 1882, Sir William Hunter Education came to Mumbai and Pune to know the views of people about education in India. During his Pune visit, Jotiba Phule was among those who presented memoranda to Sir William Hunter. Pandita Ramabai was also among those who presented detailed memorandum to Hunter Commission. And what did Jotiba Phule write about in his memorandum? The very first paragraph of its memorandum submitted to the William Hunter Commission talks about what inspired him to start girls' schools. We are going to read in his own words, in Jotiba's words, what inspired him and what is the condition of the schools he started. Memorial address to the Education Commission. A statement for the information of the Education Commission. We are going to read the words Jotiba wrote. My experience in education matters is principally confined to Pune and the surrounding villages. About 25 years ago, the missionaries had established a female school at Pune, but no indigenous school for girls existed at the time. I therefore was induced about the year 1851 to establish such a school, and in which I and my wife, Jotiba's wife Savitribai, worked together for many years. After some time, I placed this school under the management of a committee of educated natives. Under their auspices, 2 more schools were opened in different parts of the town. A year after the institution of the female schools, I also established an indigenous mixed school for the lower classes, especially the Mahars and Mangs. 2 more schools for these classes were subsequently added. Sir Eskin Perry, the president of the late Educational Board, and Mr. Lumsden, the then Secretary to Government, visited the female schools and were very much pleased with the movement set on foot and presented me with a pair of shawls. I continued to work in them for nearly 9 to 10 years, but owing to circumstances which is needless to hear to in detail, I seceded from their work. These female schools still exist, having been made over by the committee to the educational department under the management of Mrs. Mitchell. Mrs. Mitchell, the wife of Reverend James Mitchell. A school for the lower classes, Mahars and Mangs, also exists at the present day, but not in a satisfactory condition. I have also been a teacher for some years in a mission female boarding school. My principal experience was gained in connection with these schools. The memorandum is a detailed memorandum, ends with the signature and designation of Jotiba Phule. Jyotirao Govindrao Phule, merchant and cultivator and municipal commissioner, 8 Juna Gaj, Pune, 19th October 1882. We have heard what Jotiba had said to the William Hunter Commission, that I was inspired to start school by the work done by the missionaries, that the schools which I started is handed over to a committee and now is run by Mrs. Margaret Mitchell. And at the end of the same paragraph, Jotiba adds, I have also worked as a teacher in a mission school. In the next few episodes, we are going to discuss in detail the influence Jotiba had and the people, the missionaries he worked with him, and where he was inspired to start not only girls' schools but also to take up various social issues, and which led to the foundation of a new social revolution in modern India. Thank you, friends.